And we're back with another series of Let's Play. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and I'm excited to be getting back to continuing a series that I put on the back burner after completing Wild Arms 3, which I have regrets. I feel bad it's taken me so long to get to them, but with so many games in the world, there's only enough, there's only so much time I have. And so what's neat is that we're getting to Wild Arms 4. Let's play Wild Arms 4. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we're going to be tackling probably the dark horse in this series. For a lot of people, this game was very polarizing when it came out. I was excited when I heard it was coming out, but I do understand where the polarization comes from. But with that said, we're gonna tough through this. We're gonna work our way through this game. We're gonna fight through this game, and we'll make our own decisions once we get to the end. And I'll share my, well, rather, you can make your own decisions, and I will share with you my experiences of what I think of this game and the route that Mediavision and Xseed ended up taking with regards to the Wild Arms series. Now you can import a Wild Arms Alter Code F save into this game. I'm not going to do that. Most people who play Wild Arms 4, even back when it came out, did not actually own Alter Code F like I do. And there's a whole philosophy I have about that, is that some of you guys like to play along with me, and it would be unfair for me to use the little bonuses and crap you get from Alter Code F, so I'm not going to do that. Because these games came out roughly the same time, and that's how they tried to get you to buy both of them, too. And they tried hard. So, this is the first Wild Arms that has voice acting, too.
I think the coast is clear now. Can't believe we're sparring this early in the morning. All it does is make you hungry.
Oh, my legs! Why are my legs broken?
Even if I cut class, I don't think my stomach will cut me a break. Oh well. Maybe I'll sneak back home and see if Mom will fix me a snack.
Mama, make me din-dins. I'm a hungry ass motherfucker. Okay, so let's get going with Wild Arms 4. As you can see, very different from previous installments of Wild Arms. We can jump, we can kneel. Hold on here. We can kneel and slide. We can jump and stomp. We can do the Super Mario stomp.
Jump!
And all kinds of things. I will also warn some of you, this game is pretty wordy at times. So, I'm not doing voices for this because of how wordy it is. Some of you know I like to do voice acting in my other games. I'm not doing it for this one. There's too many characters, and they have way too much to say. What's for lunch, Mom? I'm hungry. Ethelda. Now, why would you be hungry? After all, it's not like you've done anything today but build up an appetite, right? Uh-oh, does she know? Instructor Henry came by earlier. He asked if you weren't feeling well. Oh, great. Henry knows too. Now I'll get double the punishment. It's not too late, so you should go and see Henry. Just think, if you work twice as hard at your lessons, your lunch will taste twice as good. I'll do my lessons later. Now, when exactly is later? If you keep putting everything off, you'll never grow up to be a mature adult. And adulthood is one of the themes of this game, where, like, kids versus adults. There's some weird themes in this game that just there was a cultural break for sure in Japan and America with this kind of thing. I think in raising him by myself, I've spoiled him. At times like this, I wish he were here. Who could that be? Now, oh wait, hold on. I was hoping she'd heat up some leftover stew or something, but I never expected her to know about me skipping class. Now what? Did Henry say something about how you should act on your feelings when thinking alone doesn't help? I guess I'll just go see if I can pick up some berries in the forest. Not like I have a lot of other options at this point. So, yeah, okay, there is some stuff you can do, but just because you can't do it doesn't mean you should. We can go and hit a training dummy with a sword, and if we do it enough times without breaking the sword, I believe you can get a free level for doing that. But the amount of time it takes to do that, you could easily triple that time doing something else. So, not worth our effort, not worth the effort, not worth the time, in my opinion. We'll just move along, shall we? Because yeah, there is no point. God, that bridge kind of reminds me of with the waterfall reminds me of Final Fantasy X. All right. Yes, we can double jump because physics be damned. But that's like anything, really.
What's more?
And we just hold right. Holy shit. What the sky? Did it just shatter? Something's headed towards the forest. I better go check it out. The sky is falling. I'll show you the sky falling. Alright, so go this way. You want to make sure to grab these chests. Due to 3 Hailberry, 2 Nectar. This is like a one-time kind of thing. There's a couple of dungeons where you get. This is the only chance you get to go through the dungeon. Like just like in Wild Arms, the earlier Wild Arms games. Oh, dungeons and fish. Just like in other Wild Arms games, there are dungeons you only visit once. So if you choose, you make the executive decision not to, you know, not to do it, not to grab all the goodies and stuff, then you're kind of SOL, or as they say in the old country, shit out of luck when it comes to, you know, getting goodies. And like other Wild Arms games, there is a chest amount, meaning that the game keeps track of how many chests you've opened because there's a reward for opening all of them, and I believe it does not include the Alter Code F chests, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. But we'll find out in this playthrough. I haven't played this game in a long time, mainly because I've kind of worded some of my opinion of it. I'd rather play Wild Arms 1 through 3 than play 4. Rather play 5 than 4. But it'd be kind of weird if I skipped over 4 and started playing 5, right? Right?
An assault within the shelter. Isn't this pushing the limits of our authority?
This entire mission's under my jurisdiction.
Even so, shouldn't we report in? And perhaps wait for Brianek's arrival, so we can work in conjunction. But that'd be your call, sir.
What, are you kidding? And let them get all the credit? Not likely.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just they're, well...
It's just that they're what? Oh yeah, that's right. They're the special elites. And how'd they get that way? They proved themselves on the battlefield. That's how they did it. I tell ya, we gotta take advantage of every opportunity. And just how many more opportunities do you think we'll really get after this? I'll tell you how many. None. And that's why we gotta make the most of each opportunity, no matter how small. You want better rations and booze? If you want to improve your lot in this world, you'd best do things my way, Archibald.
His name is Archibald.
Hey, nobody said anything about any rough stuff when I signed on. And I only agreed to all of this because they promised me the girl wouldn't be hurt. I'm responsible for her. And my whole reputation as a drifter will be at stake. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job or anything. It's just, well, there have been so many unexpected changes and developments, you know? I was hoping maybe for a bonus to help compensate. Huh? What's a kid doing here? Jeez, he sure caught me in an embarrassing moment.
I wonder if that guy's okay. I'll let things settle down a bit before checking it out. Yeah, you do that. You do that indeed. There's one. No, two soldiers standing beneath the berry tree. First, those things came out of the sky. Then a bunch of adults in uniform appeared. And then for some reason, that guy got hit. What the heck is going on around here? They're all very good questions. So something to keep in mind. Sorry. Okay. Let's get moving, shall we? Yet again. Even this close up, they still don't see me, huh? I hide behind things and stay out of their sight. I might be able to go further in. Let's go further in. Oh, man. Could make the joke that they've got Magitech armor, but that would be horrible thing to compare this game to. Would be to compare it to the likes of Final Fantasy VI. It was such a great game in comparison. Why is this guy in front acting so bossy? You're just a bunch of rejects who cast aside your former pride as soldiers. Your only purpose for joining us was to try and find a way to get by, but we won't hold that against you. That's because we believe that someday you'll come to understand our ideals and join us as brothers. Regain the edge you once had. Restore your pride as soldiers. As they all kinda are lazy as fuck. Our era is once again at hand. What are they talking about? I didn't get any of that. Thanks. Another episode of Wasting Time with Jude. Alright, so in we go. Man, they're in here too. I've got to find somewhere to hide. If I enter his line of sight, he'll spot me. I need to make it through here somehow without getting caught. Oh crap.
Found him!
That's my bad. It doesn't take much to get caught in this game. We could just do that too. I'm putting too much thought in any of this. What is that? I think I hear something. Is that singing?
Let us make a promise here and now. walking together, hand touching hand. Let us make a promise, make it true. Never again to cry alone. Shadow. Is someone there?
Sorry. It's just, I've never seen a real girl before. I've only heard about them. I didn't mean to interrupt your song. Hi, I'm Jude. So you don't live here, do you?
No. Those men in uniform captured me and locked me in here.
That's what I thought. Don't worry. I'll find a way to get you out of there. I promise.
He swears he'll find ways to do it. He swears. Alright. Now... Jude. Hey, Jude. Taking a pood. Kinda crude. What do you say, dude? Hey, Jude. A thick metal door, but a powerful blow has bent it. The keyhole's busted, but with a hard stick or something, I might be able to pry the door open. I wonder if I could find anything like that around here. If only I'd been on my way home from practice, I would have had my wooden sword with me. Instructor Henry, I'm sorry for skipping practice. Yeah, you fucking idiot! If I'm gonna rescue that girl, I'll need the key for the door and a weapon to protect us. Wonder if I can find that kind of stuff in here. I sure hope I can before anybody comes. Keyring? Does this sword belong to one of the soldiers? If push comes to shove, I'll use it to defend myself. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have taken sword training more seriously. Well, why do you think you take sword training? You know, it's a weapon. I don't understand how anyone, even a child, can mistake that. You know. The impact from breaking through the barrier damaged parts of the craft, including the door. Get everything fixed before it's time for us to take off, otherwise it may cause an accident. Okay, so we can't really go that way. We're on the move. Giant machines that fly through the sky and a bunch of adults with weapons. Was that guy who got hit earlier one of them too? Somehow I don't think so, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Alright, so tutorial wise. May as well just do this the whole way across. But as you can see, it's, you know, the tutorial is teaching us how the sliding technique here. As we make our way over this way. And there are going to be areas of the game that are kind of platformish. And we're through. Nice. What do we got here? Hey, you're that kid. I have to ask, just to be sure, you're not a bad guy, right? What makes you think I'm not? Because you're just a kid like me. What? I look like a kid to you? Man, how depressing. Well, you can get us out of here. And then again, even if we do escape from here, what can we do? We've got to hurry and rescue that girl. That girl, you mean you've seen her? Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever seen a real girl. All the others were weird, creepy dolls I keep in a basement. I'm Pinocchio, huh? Looks like something's going on. They're running around all excited. If we leave now, we'll just wind up getting caught. Let's just stay here for a bit and see how things go. As day becomes night, or as gloom becomes doom, Dr. Doom. Okay, who farted? You say your name was Jude, right? Do you live in this village? Yeah. I was on my way to the forest when these strange machines suddenly came flying in and it came flying in through a tear in the sky. Do you all live on the other side of the sky? You can call me Arnaud. Anyway, are you telling me you have no idea what kind of place this is you're living in? CL's the village I grew up in. What's so different about it? Sounds like you don't know much about anything. I guess that means you don't know why that girl was brought here either. Oh no, the girl, I promised her that I'd help her out. As he shouts it as loudly as humanly possible. Doesn't look like there's a soul in this place, let alone a sentry. Let's go back to where they were keeping her. And Arnaud joins the party. Arnaud. Alright, so let's pretty much go back the way we came. Oh, and by the way, for anybody wondering, he is in our party. He's at level 5. A bit of a higher level than us. And it's something for us to think about later. It's not big, it's not that relevant right now. Where did they all go? There were so many of them on their way over here. Running. Girl was locked up in that room. I hope the key I obtained fits. Looks like she's not here. Where could they have taken her? Any ideas? None at all. There's nothing around here other than the village. Then that must be where they're headed. Why? There's nothing else around here, right? And that's the only place they could have gone to. That's a good point. Okay. Just checking. It's always good to check. And again, there are some missable goodies, so we want to make sure we can get them all. Nice. And nice. Nice, and also going to be nice. Make a save while we're here.
Keep going.
Oh, and you can see we looted that for all the goodies that it is worth. Finally gonna get into some combat. Don't get too excited.
What the?
They must have released them on their way to the village. What should we do?
Better think fast. They're headed straight this way.
Man, why does this always seem to happen to me?
Battles take place on a field divided into 7 hexes called hexes. 7 sections called hexes. Upon selecting an attack, shoot, or original command, targetable hexes will be displayed in red. You know what I mean? Okay, this is all tutorial crap. We don't need that. Might as well just defend. Then come to me.
My turn.
Die.
Like only taught me. There. Let's see now.
You see, Jude is pretty fast. For those of you who may not have noticed.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Use blast and reach a ranged spot, as they say. Almost dropped the controller. My PlayStation, for anybody wondering, my PlayStation 2 controller is pretty beat up, so actually got a crack in the side of it. You know, and these controllers are hard to come by, if I'm not mistaken. So I trying to make this one, go the distance.
No matter where.
I can do it.
And the turn order is there at the bottom.
We've got to get back to CL.
So yeah. I'm sorry I got you mixed up in all this. You could have just rode away once your cell door was open, but instead you're... What? And leave a kid like you behind? No, I couldn't do anything like that. Anything that uncool. Thanks for fighting alongside me, Arnaud. I'm really glad you're with me. You're welcome. Do you always just come out and say what's on your mind? Yep, that's how I got into detention last week. Said something I should not have said. Okay, so jokes aside, let's keep moving. As we're going to get into some fights going forward, but don't want to burn through too much MP if I can avoid it. little bit doesn't hurt, but...
I'll use the lay point's power.
Let's see now. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's see what I can do.
Now remember, when you attack an enemy in a hex, you attack all enemies in the hex, as vice versa. If there are multiple enemies in a hex, if you have multiple characters sharing a hex, an enemy can attack both characters in that hex. So
Whoa, that was
sometimes dividing the concept of divide and conquer is quite important.
I'm not as nice as I look.
And then there's chances you can find free items on the battlefield in battles and in boss fights. You have to weigh whether or not it's worth getting them. That's a personal preference, by far. So there is no definitive answer for that. That's really up to your discretion. Some of those items are actually pretty good. Some of them are totally forgettable. I want to say it's in Wild Arms 4. I might be thinking Wild Arms 5 because they actually inherited that system as well. So
I can do it. Like Henri taught me.
you'll notice the character's HP heals up pretty much after battle.
Now watch me in
So
action.
you don't really need to focus too much on HP at the end of a battle.
I'm over here.
Ugh. Take care of that.
Jude levels up. We're gonna fiddle around with some level up stuff later. We're not gonna do it right now. There's some stuff that we can actually manipulate with regards to abilities and perks and whatnot, but to mess with that right now is kind of counterintuitive.
I'm ready to go.
Stop jumping around. I'm over here.
Take care of that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want
Okay, let's see
Jude
what
to
I
get the
can do.
bonuses here more for the kills than Arnaud, since Jude is lower level. And he's getting little bonuses just for dodging all the time, so... he did end up killing it. That's okay. Little mechanics in this game that allow characters to level up at sometimes a mildly better rate than others. What's wrong? We need to hurry to the village, right? Yeah, even if they're just machines, I don't feel very good about hurting and breaking things. Never really thought about all this during my swordsmanship lessons, though. But what do you plan on doing if something happens to your village? I don't know. If I can think of what to do even while it's happening, then I'll just have to do what feels right. That's what Instructor Henry taught me. How about you? What do you think we should do? Beats me. After all, if thinking alone could solve everything, I wouldn't be in this mess right now. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop thinking, though. In any case, I'll tag along with you for a little while longer. Once we get to the village, you'll have to manage on your own. No problem. Thanks. I want to keep my promises to that girl, so help me out for just a little longer, okay? It's really helpful to have you with me. I can't believe I'm letting this kid take advantage of me. Oh my god, what a fucking asshat. Especially to think that, of all things. Next level is 25 for Jude, so we'll keep an eye on that. Arnaud's a little far away from leveling at this point, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, looks like they're here. Let's get a little closer. Whoa, hey, don't do anything stupid. They've captured everyone. You think rushing out is going to accomplish anything? Come on, use your head. Hand it over without a fight and we won't have to use force. I hope you'll make a smart decision. We decided to live here and withdraw ourselves from the world. The smart decision you're hoping for is merely the one that benefits you the most, is it not? Starting negotiations with a show of force like this, have you no shame? Commander, we found it. There's no mistaking it. Undertaker? The Undertaker? What do you hope to accomplish with that? That sin left behind by the war. Are you planning on repeating the same mistakes? War? What war? What this is power. The power necessary to open the future. You think you're so smart just because you carry on hysterically about war. But you're nothing but a foolish woman. I'd like to think I'm better than you, a man simply drunk on the power of his newfound toy. Leave that alone. You can't use it, and what's the point of having it if you can't use it? The only ones who can use an arm are that girl. What's the point of having it if you can't use it? What's the point of having it if you can't use it? My, you're a smart one. Don't tell me that child is a gene driver. Maybe or maybe not. That's what we're gonna find out right now. She's terrified. What should I do? How can I get over there? Well, that may actually be easier than you think. Jude! Mom! Welcome to the party. The more the merrier. Gotta give him a little voice. Get away from them, and don't you dare do anything to that girl either. When I was a kid, I liked to play at being hero too. But even kids' games can go too far. You need to learn how to address your elders, boy. As an adult, it's only natural that I am passionate about the proper education of our kids. It wouldn't have come to this if you had only cooperated with us. Please stop, I'll do it, so please. Hey kid, it's your fault I got caught up in this. Do something. I want to, but there's nothing I can do right now. They even took my sword. Only I had the power to fight these guys, wouldn't be able to. Holy shit, it's like real magic. The neutral state of arm, it reached Jude and activated? There's no turning back now. That silver sand, it transformed into a freaking gun! Well, what the heck is that thing in your hand? I don't know what it is, but now, maybe I can actually do something. This is the power to fight, that much I know. I can feel it, like it's part of my own body. It's time to turn the tables, Arnaud. We're gonna save everyone. Second Amendment, be damned! Alright, because children can't get firearms, get it? Okay, so yeah, now we actually have a ranged attack. We're totally gonna use it. Yeah. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, you know what? We have to be standing in that spot. Let's do blast on these two guys.
What?
Perfect. Oh, even better.
Maybe I'll give that a try. You're using that against us?
That's because you forced me
Each character has commands called originals that consume MP. Originals are more powerful than attacks, yeah. That's what we've kind of been doing. I don't want to be standing in the same hex as Jude. Maybe in our best interest to move over here too. This is with yellow, blue, red, or green. Yeah, those are elemental affinities, and certain abilities can change or be altered via standing in those spaces. Yeah, okay, that was not a good space to be standing in.
I'm ready to go.
Looks like you need some corporal punishment. Children need to learn their place.
Damn.
I'll stir things up.
From this range.
My turn.
And yes, that is a typo that actually appears in the real original game. Just keep that in mind.
You little brat! I'll straighten you out.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
Looks like you need some corporal punishment. You little brat! Children need to learn their place. Ugh.
Get some.
You little brat!
Heal berry out. Nice dodge.
Sorry, try again. I'll make you feel my pain.
Now watch me in action. It takes more than muscle to win a fight.
You little brat! Ugh.
This should pretty much end it.
Impossible!
You fool!
It's over? I won?
Alright, so look at all that XP for Jude. And Arnaud should level from that. And Arnaud Master Gemstone. Don't worry about that element right now. 'Cause it'll all make more sense later.
How can that kid be so strong? Is this truly the power of arms?
I can't believe it. The kid did it. He beat those soldiers. Hey, what's the matter?
Resistance impulse! He can't control it!
He's out of control.
Is this really the end of Ciel as we know it?
Well, damn it.
That power of yours isn't just for fighting. You must try not to let it consume you.
Thank goodness. We got rid of those jerks, didn't we?
It's Yuli. Yuli Atreides. And it's all because you kept your promise. Thank you, Jude.
The shield generator can't sustain its output! Ciel's going to fall into the sea! We'll cease all operations and withdraw. This man you see, he's responsible for all of this. Though we can't ask for your forgiveness, I want you to know that we had hoped for a peaceful resolution.
If you think I'm gonna just...
Jude, listen to me. Now is not the time for this. More importantly, we have to escape from here.
But Mom, they're the ones that attacked us!
But what about your friends? We have to help them, right?
The whole world's going to hell in a handbasket. As we are now in control.
Jump!
And Yuli joins our party. Yay. Let's go ahead and let me see here. Yeah, let's hit up the save point really quick. I find it, 'cause there it is. I went way too far. And this is a great place for us to stop for right now. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Check our Studios for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, hopefully we make it out alive. Hopefully we make it out alive. So thanks for stopping by, guys. And we'll see you guys next time.